happening today. Kids' books with LGBTQ characters and themes are front and center at the Supreme Court. A group of parents have been fighting a school district in Maryland over several books, saying that they have a religious right to keep their kids from reading those books. Elizabeth Prann joins us now with more. Elizabeth, good morning to you. So break this fight down for us. Do they want the books out of school completely?
Well, I mean, that's really an important distinction, right? Parents do not want the books pulled out of the school entirely. They don't necessarily want it to be in the curriculum. They don't want their children to be exposed to it, right? Okay, so there's 7 books that we're talking about. I'm going to go through some of the titles. This will give you some perspective so you have both sides of the story. One of the books is called Pride Puppy. It's about a puppy that gets lost at a pride parade. There's Love Violet, a little girl who's got a crush on another little girl. Uncle Bobby's Wedding, and Born Ready, which is about a transgender boy. So parents are going to argue that these are not appropriate, that it violates their First Amendment free exercise of religion. The books were added to Montgomery County Public Schools curriculum back in 2022 for kids enrolled from pre-K to 5th grade. Montgomery County is the biggest school district in Maryland. Thousands of kids are impacted. Parents were able to opt out or have their kids be excused when these books were used as compelled instruction in class. But that option was eliminated last year, Markie. A federal appeals court ruled that kids could not opt out of reading programs with LGBTQ content. So this group of Montgomery County parents are suing, again, the state's largest district, to restore that opt-out option, saying that, again, these books are not appropriate. They violate the First Amendment's right to free exercise of religion for Muslim, Jews, and Christians. Again, they just don't want their children exposed to them in class, so now the Supreme Court will have to decide whether or not these books violate the freedom of religion. Markie?
So, Elizabeth, how is the school district responding to the parents' lawsuit?
Well, I mean, this is a case that's headed to the Supreme Court, right? I mean, we saw the lower court's ruling. The Supreme Court has to decide. The Supreme Court has ruled on freedom of religion cases. They were a little bit different. There's a web designer in years past who said that she does not want to make a web design, a wedding website for gay couples. They ruled in favor for her. And of course, there was a high school football coach years ago who was given the right to pray on the sidelines before, after, and during games. Why is this different, Markie? Because we're talking about curriculum in public schools. It could set a precedent. We also know that 2 out of the 7 books have been removed because they were just simply too divisive, right? And so we're watching this case very closely, and they could make a decision, as you know, because we do this every year, as early as June. Markie?
A lot of eyeballs from parents, especially on SCOTUS later today. Elizabeth, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.